Hey, this is Irvin Griffin, and let me say, everybody's been going in on Carmelo Anthony for his cheating on his wife, LaLa. Well, as it turns out, LaLa is not exactly a saint in this situation. As it came out this week, former Rockefeller videographer and a Forever Pain and Damon Dash's side named Choke No Joke came out on Instagram with the tea about LaLa Anthony's cheating on former rapper and Mace BFF Sugar J with Carmelo Anthony back in the day, and being there where everything unfolded. What I'm about to read is the entire Instagram post from Real Choke No Joke. It goes, this video of LaLa Anthony saying that she doesn't need an N-word for anything and that she really doesn't care about an N-word pisses me the F off. LaLa and her crew came up off the N-words. I hate women that say that they don't need a man for anything after he gave you everything, especially a son. You spit in that man's face in public, but you didn't like it when Sugar J literally spat in your face in public at Babalu's at the Swiss party back in the day. What a great message to send your son that he's worthless to a woman. Here's the backstory. LaLa was Sugar J's girl and was sneaking around with Carmelo Anthony clearly because he was a prospect to become an NBA player. We all knew that he may get drafted. Back in the days, LaLa and her friends were all after NBA players, and some of them got babies by them. Most of these women were undercover lesbians, as I believe LaLa is. I believe her relationships with Kelly, Kim, and others are more than it appears, especially when she had the VH1 show with my girl Ayanna Poe, a former lesbian who worked with me at BET, who now after all these years has a man too. I'm sure that they taught her a man is financial security with a baby. Do you see how hard LaLa goes for gay pride every year? I was there when LaLa was with Sugar J and saw her creeping with Mello to the day she got caught at Babalu, and Sugar and Mello had a fight that got Mello arrested and sued. Sugar J walked in the club and I was standing next to LaLa. Sugar said, "Hey baby," and goes to give LaLa a kiss and she moves. He looks puzzled and she says, "I'm here with my man." Sugar replies, "Your man? I'm your man," as we all knew. Sugar heart breaks right in front of my face. He walks away to the back of the party. Now Mello is right behind me in VIP, not knowing what they are saying and don't know Sugar. Sugar went and said happy birthday to Swiss, and he came walking back leaving the party, about to cry, and LaLa, now standing in the VIP, sees Sugar leaving and feels bad and reaches over and grabs him to apologize, I assume, and he spat in her face. Mello just sees a dude spitting in her face, jumps over the rail and fights Sugar. The rest is history. All I got to say on that is wow. Damn. And not to mention all the heat that Carmelo is getting, and rightfully so. But honestly, if all this is true, she definitely ain't no saint. And rumor is, and of course everybody knows that it's pretty much out, that she all but admitted that she has slept around on and off with Ludacris for years. But then to make things even worse, word is she crept back with the very man that she cheated on, Sugar J. Pretty much revenge cheating. and such. And I'm like, what a weird world we live in. Hollyweird indeed. So apparently LaLa Anthony is no saint herself. And if she did say what that dude said she said in that video, all I gotta say is, wow, what a great example you're setting for your son. Of course, I'm being sarcastic. That he ain't jack to a woman. Now, I've never heard the LaLa Anthony lesbian rumors, but considering this is celebrity and considering this is Hollywood, would you be that surprised that she was an undercover lesbian? Would you be that surprised? Now, that's because she go hard for the gay pride and all that. That don't necessarily mean she herself is lesbian, you know. Now, I do think that rationale is a little ridiculous. Just because you support gay people don't necessarily mean you gay. But at the same time, would it surprise me? Not really. And yes, contrary to what Andrea Constant, the woman from the Cosby case recently, says that, oh, I wouldn't have been interested in him no way because I'm lesbian. That don't mean jack. And there are plenty of lesbians that have allowed, say, the penetration from a full-grown man, whether it was for pleasure or whether it was to have a baby. There are plenty of lesbians that have allowed a man to get it in, so to speak, to do a job, whether, like I just said, whether it was just for pleasure or whether it was just to have a baby. There are plenty of lesbians that will put their preference aside and do what needs to be done or what they want done. So just because you lesbian don't mean you won't allow the man to penetrate, shall we say. So that means nothing. But anyway, what Joe think of all this? This is just a big mess. But it just goes to show, guys, don't fall for a woman just because she look good, got a nice booty, got them things, as my friend Prince GMO likes to say, and got a pretty face. I mean, that may look good, but that might be just, you know, smash it and trash it. Or as they like to say, hit it and quit it. But that might be good for that, but the kind of person she is will determine whether that relationship lasts. And the way it started, 9 times out of 10, that's how it's going to end. Now, does it work out in all cases? No. In some cases where a relationship began because of an affair or one night stand, in rare cases, like say about 10% or less of them, the relationship did turn into something beautiful. Did turn into something. But that's rare. Most of the time, how you got them is how you will lose them. And chances are, if he's willing to cheat with you, he will cheat on you, and vice versa. If she was willing to cheat with you, knowing she had a man, she's probably going to be willing to cheat on you. So don't think it can't happen. Like I said, 10% or less of those type of relationships rarely end clean and rarely work out. But anyway, that's all I got to say on this. You can leave your comments down in the comment section. I'm out.